What's up, everybody? The Escape Driver here, and welcome to my carport. The reason I'm out here is because I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a vlog update on what's been going on and why there was no content on the channel for one Wednesday, and then the next Wednesday I had my best friend Inedible Animals filling in. So I wanted to let you guys know what was going on. I work security, and I've put it on the description of the channel that I do work full time. So when I have time, I try and get, videos done and stuff like that. I worked a 12 one night, and I work overnights. So I worked a 12 one night, then the next night I worked a 16, then the next night I worked an 8. But after I got done with my 8, that morning I had jury duty. So when I had the days off, I really did not have the time to actually do any content. So I went ahead and planned on the next weekend putting content up. Well, then the next weekend went ahead and I bought a new truck. Just happened to stumble across it on Craigslist and decided that I wanted to get it. I have a 91 Nissan Pathfinder, which is this one right here. I've had that thing for 4 years now, I think. And then this is the 95 I just bought. And the 95 is a lot nicer, a lot cleaner. Has the updated interior, so definitely something that when I saw how clean it was, I just wanted to jump on it. Well, because of that, getting it back home, since it has a water pump that's bad on it, and I need to get that fixed next weekend. That was when my buddy went ahead and filled in. So that was why we had kind of a, I don't want to say odd video, but one that isn't my usual for the channel. And depending on how that video does, I might go ahead and have Inedible Animals do, damn flies, might have him do more kind of indie style games so that we can get a little bit more variety on the channel. But I'll go ahead and I'll show you guys the truck. Alright, so we're inside the truck, the 95 right now, and just want to show you guys kind of a comparison between the two trucks. So, headliner is in great condition. The rear seats are actually in great condition. Passenger seat, and then it is the updated round dash interior. So for it still being a mid-90s vehicle, it's a lot nicer on the inside than the early 90s ones. 5-speed 4x4, because I only drive manuals. I don't really like automatics. But other than that, like the body itself as well is completely rust free. It has spent pretty much its whole entire life down here in New Mexico, so it has not seen the harsh winters of the Midwest or the North. And obviously it's not the snow that causes the rust, it's the salt and the crap that they put on the roads to melt the snow and the ice. And sadly, my 91 that I have, I actually replaced the whole front end on that truck with a 94 Pathfinder because of how bad the rust was. Also, I have a hole in the frame on the 91, and I have a hole in the body. So I'll go ahead and give you guys just a quick little around the 95, and then we'll go check out the 91. So yeah, door panels are in great condition. It is manual windows and locks, which is about the only thing I kind of dislike, but it's not a big deal. And like I said, the interior is very, very nice on this truck. And then the only damage with quotations is the paint. These trucks, I mean, you can see up there on top of the 95, and then if I go over here, you can see right there on my 91. It's just typical. And I repainted the hood on the 91, so that's why you don't see this same kind of sun damage on that one. But it's very typical of these trucks. Front end, bumper's got a ding in it, corner lights busted out. Easy stuff to fix. Like I said, no body rust, no damage. Probably take the flares off. Nope, I left it unlocked. Back end, somebody already took the carpet out back here, which is fine with me. I actually prefer to have the carpet out from the back. That's the way I've got my 91 set up, but the 91 has no carpet, and I've pulled all the carpet out of that one. Spare tires in the back, which also is something I kind of dislike, but eventually I'll get a spare tire carrier for this. The nice thing about this one is, since it is the XE model with the spare tire in the rear, it doesn't have holes in the body where the spare tire carrier would be. And then it doesn't have a wing on it, which isn't really a terribly big deal. I might be able to swap my wing over to it, I don't know. Little spoilers that come on these trucks. I'll show you the 91. And I gotta swap the rims out too. So this is the 91, and like I said, it's got a 94 front end. The bumper and the grill guard is from a 94 Pathfinder, as well as the fenders. And that 94 was about the same color. I think it was a little bit more blue than green, but yeah, painted everything, you know, tried to match it the best I could. Obviously the truck has not seen a bath in a long time. My hose from the back of the house doesn't reach all the way to the front, so I can't wash it myself, which I prefer to do anyway. Yeah, see, these are the rims that are on the 91. They're Krager's, and those will go on the 94, or sorry, 95. So I don't have a sunroof on the 95, but I do on my 91, and the roof rack, which, once again, the nice thing about this 95 is I'm basically starting scratch with this one, so I can get whatever I want, you know, for the roof rack, and just I've got a lot of options. This is what I was talking about the wing. This has got a little wing, and because of the fact that this wing was from a 94, it has a spot for where the rear taillight is, which you saw in the 95, which mine did not have a third brake light. So that's why it looks kind of a little bit funny, but I'm going to guess that this piece that actually bolts this on, I could probably take this off. There's got to be, somehow I probably am able to take it off, and then I can just swap it onto that one. Other than that, see, this is what I'm talking about, the spare tire carrier, is it bolts into the body. So since it bolts into the body, if I take the spare tire carrier off and put like a swing away tire carrier from a bumper, I have those holes, which is the bad thing. You see the driver's side handle is not there. That broke off, so I have to actually reach in and open it. The driver's side window no longer rolls up. Like I said, took all the carpet out of it and discovered that if I not block out all the light, but there's a hole, you might be able to see it, yeah, hole right there that lets water in. That side, I don't know where the water's coming from, but there's water coming in. Like I said, 5-speed manual. I only like manuals, I don't like automatics. I like having control over what gear I'm in. Other than that, my speakers are in the glove box, because in summer I usually take the doors off of this truck, which I do not plan to do with the other truck. The 95 I plan on keeping as nice as possible. You can see, like, yeah, the headliner's not in as good of condition as the 95. I'll show you this out of the way, but yeah, there's my hole in the body of the truck. So you can see the spring that goes to the suspension. Oh, that is the suspension for the rear axle. The other nice thing about the 95 that I like is it doesn't have the speakers over the wheel wells like the 91 and 92 did. I think it was 93, 94, 95 that they did the speakers up in the actual headliner. So I like that a lot better. And then obviously, you know, I have the spot for the spare tire to sit there, but I don't have a spare tire in here. It's on the outside like I showed you earlier. But this one's power locks, power windows, which all still do work except for the driver's side. And that is just because of a small piece in the regulator that broke. Other than that, whole interior glows green. Once again, I'm not certain if I'm going to do anything like that to the 95. Kind of want to leave the 95 alone. Essentially, I want to try and keep it as stock in a sense as possible. I mean, I'm going to do a lot of off-roading add-ons and stuff, but I don't think I'm going to do as much as I did with this one because I kind of learned my lesson. In a way, I messed up a lot of things by changing things on this truck. But yeah, the grill guard, headlights, and side markers are going to come over to this truck. And then I think I might go ahead and just take this bumper off and swap bumpers as well. Swap grills. And then I need to swap the speakers out too, because the speakers in this thing are I believe the stock speakers, and they're horrid. They're bad. But yeah, that's my two trucks. I just went from like a vlog update to, hey, let me show you guys my trucks. So I might go ahead and post. Let me go ahead and turn this around. Even though I'm not able to actually see the screen, but oh well. I might go ahead and post some updates as I go along with both trucks. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna sell this. This truck's been, it's a tough truck, and it's been through a lot. So, and my dad just showed up with his truck, so that's his new truck he just got. But he's been in Texas working, so I didn't know he was coming home today. It was a bit of a surprise. So I'll see you guys later.